The Follow Me tool in SketchUp is extremely awesome. It makes very quick work of molding, whether you're cutting to make molding or whether you're adding material to make molding. So let's go ahead and make some baseboard down here at the bottom of this bookcase. And I already know that my dimensions from here to the ground is 2 inches, so I'm going to wrap some molding from this side across the front and back along that other side over there. So to use the follow me command, you need to first create a profile and then sweep it across a path. So what do we want to make for our profile? Let's just go ahead and use the alpha line from this point, and let's go up along the blue axis 2 inches, enter, and let's go over 0.25 inches, enter. Alpha line from this bottom over here, and let's go over 0.75 inches, enter, and then up, let's go with 1.5 inches, enter. Now I can connect the dots, and I basically have a piece of 1x with a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch chamfer on it. Very simple profile. Now I want to sweep it along 3 sides, so let's go to the bottom real quick and go ahead and draw our path. Alpha line from here to here, from here to here, and from this front to this back. Now I can first select my path by holding control, clicking my next line I made, holding control, and clicking the third line. So that is my path. Click the follow me button, and what do I want to follow? I want this profile to follow it. So just click it once, and just that easily I've got a lot of molding already made for me. Very quick, very cool. So let's do the same thing up here at the top. Let's add a little bit of molding to this top piece, and I'm going to actually go on the back side to draw. It's a little bit handy that way sometimes. And just for the sake of it, let's go alpha line from here. Let's go out 0.75 inches, enter. Let's go down 0.25 inches, enter. Down again 0.5 inches, enter. And you'll see why in just a second. So C for circle from here to here. Alpha line, and let's go from this endpoint over here to here, and then back up at the top. I was just trying to make this little cove molding real quick, so let's select the rest of this crap we don't need, press delete, and there's my molding profile. Quick and easy. Let's use the alpha line to create a path for this profile to sweep across from here to here, from this side and front way over to here. Let's go to this point like so, and let's go around to the back side to this end point right there. So let's select my path. There's my last bit of path, holding shift or holding control to select more of the path, and here is the beginning of the path. All 3 pieces are selected. Follow me. What do I want to follow? I want this profile to follow it, and just that quick I've got another set of molding. Very handy, very easy. Alright, this time let's cut some material away instead of adding it. I'm going to use the router to create a simple 1/2 inch chamfer all the way across this thing, the side, front, and the other side. So let's go to the back side and draw it real quick. I'm going to make a couple guidelines real quick. I want a 1/2 inch chamfer, so T for tape measure, and from this edge I'm going to go over 0.5 inches, enter. T for tape measure from the top, I'm going to go down 0.5 inches, enter. Alpha line, I'm just going to connect these intersecting points. That creates a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch chamfer. I'm going to delete my guidelines real quick, and now I can say that I want this profile to be swept along these 3 edges. So first let's select these 3 edges, holding control to select multiple. Follow me. What do I want to follow? I want this cutout to follow it. So just that quickly I made a chamfer all the way across. Now there's actually a quicker way if you're doing the entire top of this. So I'm going to hit Control Z to back up, and if I select a face, then by default it automatically selects all 4 edges for the follow me profile. So if I want this profile to be cut all the way across, all I have to do is select that face only, follow me, select my little cutout right there, and there you go. All 4 edges now have this nice little routed detail. There's a lot more that the follow me command can also do. This is a picture frame, and I want to route on the inside that same chamfer that I just did, that 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch chamfer. Well, there's a couple ways you can do this, and the easiest way is to draw your profile on a face that lines up with one of your paths. So let me just go ahead and do this real quick. T for tape measure, and I'm going to draw a guideline to specify where this edge is so I can stay in line. And I'm also going to T for tape measure, add a vertical line that intersects with it. So now I know where to start my profile. L for line, and I'm going to draw this 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch chamfer. So let's go down 0.5 inches, enter. L for line, let's go from this intersection over here 0.5 inches, enter. And wherever my endpoint is, let's just connect the dots. So I've got this little profile here. I'm going to delete my guidelines real quick. And now let's select our path. It doesn't necessarily have to touch it. You're going to get an error here, but I'll show you what you can do. So let's take this cut and go along that line, this line, this line, and this line. That is my path. Follow me. What do I want to follow that path? I want this cutout to follow that path. And you get a little warning message here, but that's no big deal. Basically what happened is it cut from this edge into the path that you selected and cut all the way around. That's perfectly okay. It hollowed it out on the inside. That's okay. L for line, and all you got to do is just trace over one of these lines. It doesn't matter which one, and we'll create a solid face here. And let's go ahead and delete our original lines. And there you go. You routed a chamfer on the inside of a face from the outside.